Well, there's certainly a lot of good that can come from being one of music's biggest superstars, but one of those things is certainly not going through a very public breakup or a divorce. But Kelly Clarkson is handling this situation with as much grace as anyone, as she's been talking about this publicly and being very transparent about the matter. And hopefully that will help others who are going through very difficult situations as well. Now, she has recently opened up about this a lot in various different interviews. And now she's talking about sort of the possible reason about what really led to that relationship breaking down. Fox News has the story, which reads as follows. It says, Kelly Clarkson hints at possible reason for her divorce from Brandon Blackstock. She filed for divorce from him back in June, and they've been married for 7 years. Kelly Clarkson reflected on a tumultuous past year that included her divorce announcement from Brandon Blackstock. The musician spoke candidly on her talk show, The Kelly Clarkson Show, about learning more about herself over the past few months than ever before in her life. Even at 38, I feel like I'm always changing and progressing in a good sense, in a good way. And I always want to make sure that I'm being the best version of myself. And she says she still falls back on her mom, Jeannie's advice. My mom has been telling me since I was a kid, you are who you surround yourself with. You want to make sure you're surrounded by people who also want to be the best versions of themselves and also want good common goals for everyone, not just themselves, right? She added, people could be bad for you in a certain time. And I think that everybody just goes, oh, well, that means they're bad. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that. It just means that you're on different paths. And I think that's okay. Everybody's on a different learning curve. Clarkson filed for divorce back in June 2020, which was citing irreconcilable differences, and they asked for joint custody of their 2 children, daughter River and son Remington. She addressed the split first time back in September when she came back to filming. She said, as you probably know, 2020 has brought a lot of change also to my personal life. Definitely didn't see anything coming that came, but what I'm dealing with is hard. It involves more than just my heart. It involves a lot of little hearts. She said that she will discuss the divorce. It affects me personally. She won't give too many details because I'm a mama bear and my kids come first. Definitely seems to be handling this with a lot of maturity. But again, she's pointing out that it seems like in their relationship, they were just going in 2 different directions. And when you go in those directions, sometimes it's best to part ways. And I think you can see from the signs there that they are being, really good parents about it. They're working it out through joint custody and she just talks about this with so much grace. And I think that people can really learn from her example on dealing with these sort of things. And I would guarantee you, as a matter of fact, that by her talking about that and being so open and honest about it, that she probably is helping a lot of people. So hats off to Kelly Clarkson. She's not only an immensely talented singer, but also a great person as well. All right, folks, that is all for now. Thanks so much for joining us today at CountryCast. If you're still here, we've got a lot of exciting things coming up for you, both here at CountryCast and Rockfeed. And of course, we are launching a new channel next year. We're going to have more to share about that as well in the very near future, so don't miss that. And again, thanks for joining us. If you're new here, you can subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking news and updates. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you all very soon.